Exploring lucid dreaming, a journey into the world of DILD. Dreams have always been a magical part of life, opening the door to a world of rich images, notions, and ideas. But have you ever wondered if there is a way to not only experience dreams, but also control, explore, and even modify them to your liking? That is the key to lucid dreaming, a dream state in which the dreamer is aware that he or she is dreaming and has the ability to control the content of the dream. Among the many techniques to achieve this state, the DILD dream-initiated lucid dream method is considered one of the most natural and accessible. The DILD method comes from a simple but powerful idea: realize that you are dreaming while you are dreaming. And like other techniques such as wild wake-initiated lucid dream or mild mnemonic-induced lucid dream that require a transition between waking and sleeping states, DILD occurs naturally while you are sleeping, when unusual elements or illogical signs in the dream trigger your memory, making you realize that you are no longer in the real world. From sharing on forums like Reddit to in-depth articles on Google, it can be seen that DILD has become a natural gateway for dreamers to enter a state of self-awareness without having to force themselves into a rigid pattern. According to the experience of many people, both beginners and those who have had time to practice, when they realize they are dreaming, their mind will open up an infinite space where you can freely fly, explore magical landscapes, or even solve problems in life creatively. To better understand DILD, we need to understand the psychological mechanism behind lucid dreaming. When we fall asleep, the brain enters a different state, where the senses are turned off compared to when we are awake. However, within those dreams, there are contradictory elements, details that do not make sense logically. For example, the ability to breathe while holding the nose, or numbers and letters changing continuously. It is these abnormalities that will stimulate the cognitive system in the brain, opening up the opportunity for you to ask yourself, is this a dream? And that is the moment of transition, when you realize that you are dreaming. Not just awareness in the usual sense, this process also involves the mind's ability to control itself in the dream. Once you become aware that you are dreaming, the dreamscape becomes flexible, allowing you to change the setting, interact with dream characters, and even create entirely new experiences. This is why DILD is considered a powerful tool for developing creativity, relieving stress, and even assisting in self-development. To increase your chances of achieving a lucid dream state through DILD, there are a number of support techniques recommended by the lucid dreamer community and proven through personal experience and small studies. Reality check. This is an indispensable foundational step in the lucid dream training process. The idea here is to make it a habit to check whether you are dreaming or not while awake. There are several different ways to do reality checks. Pinch your nose and breathe. When you try to breathe while holding your nose, if you are dreaming, you will still feel your breath working. This is a strong sign that you are in a dream. Look at a clock or text. In dreams, numbers and letters often change or are illogical. If you look back and forth and see something unusual, it is a sign that you are dreaming. Look at your hands. Hands in dreams can often appear with the wrong number of fingers, or the shape of the hand can be distorted. Try doing a physical action like jumping in dreams. You can feel the difference in gravity. Sometimes you feel like you are flying or falling slowly. Repeating these checking actions throughout the day will help your brain remember and activate them even when you are asleep. When this becomes a natural habit, you will easily recognize the signs of dreams. Keep a dream diary. A technique that many people apply is to record their dreams immediately after waking up. This not only helps you preserve the rich details of the dream, but also supports the identification of recurring motifs and signs. Over time, you will recognize common elements, your own dream signs, from which it is easy to activate awareness when you encounter them again in your dreams. Identify dream signs. Each person can have characteristic signs that appear in their dreams. Some people often dream of flying, others see strange scenes or meet special characters. Identifying, remembering these signs will help you ask yourself, is this a dream? At unexpected moments, leading to a lucid dream state. Using the mild mnemonic-induced lucid dream technique. Mild is a technique that combines consciousness and memory. Before going to sleep, you repeat an affirmation like, I will realize that I am dreaming, and clearly visualize yourself in the dream. This is a way to program your subconscious, reminding you that as soon as the dream begins, you will wake up and realize that you are dreaming. During the process of researching and practicing lucid dream, I have had many unique experiences and have profound insights into the DILD method. At first, practicing reality testing while awake seems pointless and even a bit strange. However, after a while of persistence, I noticed that these actions gradually penetrated my dream world. There were nights when I was deep in sleep and suddenly wondered, is this a dream? And immediately noticed the illogical elements around me, from the shimmering colors of the sky to the unusually changing scenery from moment to moment. One of my most memorable experiences was when I was dreaming and suddenly saw the wall clock upside down, the numbers spinning, and the writing changing like soft cloud shapes. At that time, thanks to my preformed habit of checking reality, I quickly realized that I was in a dream. The initial feeling was really surprising, but very quickly I seized the opportunity to control the dream, flying up into the sky of a colorful and free world. Through these experiences, I have come to believe that DILD is not only a practice technique but also a journey of self-discovery, opening the door to the hidden potential of the mind. I also found that maintaining a regular sleep schedule and creating a comfortable sleeping environment are important factors that cannot be ignored. When the body is well rested, the mind also becomes more alert, thereby significantly improving the ability to perceive in dreams. In the evenings, after a long stressful day, I often spend a few minutes before going to bed meditating, focusing on my breathing and imagining myself entering a dream world. This is not only a way to help me relax but also a way to recharge my mind, preparing me for lucid dreams. Another interesting aspect that I want to share is the combination of DILD and other supporting techniques. For example, many people who have successfully achieved lucid dreaming have reported that they often combine DILD with mild or even WBTD wake back to bed. This way, you create interruptions that help your brain transition into REM rapid eye movement, the dream stage, with a higher level of consciousness, thereby increasing the ability to recognize dreams. Although each method has its own advantages and disadvantages, combining them flexibly helps optimize the results, bringing about a richer and deeper lucid dreaming experience. If you are planning to start your journey to explore lucid dreaming through the DILD method, here are some tips from my real-life experience that can help you. Persistence is key. Realizing that you are dreaming does not always come immediately. Sometimes, it may take weeks or even months of practice to achieve a lucid dream state. The important thing is not to get discouraged, but to see it as a journey of self-discovery and step-by-step conquering the dream world. Work with a dream diary. Always keep a small notebook by your bed and write down your dreams as soon as you wake up. Even the smallest details can be the key to identifying your dream motifs. Over time, you will discover common signals that your brain often uses to signal that you are dreaming. Create an ideal sleeping environment. A quiet, dark, cool and comfortable space will not only help you sleep well but also facilitate the brain to transition to a lucid dream state. Try to minimize distractions such as bright lights, noise, etc., so that your body and mind can completely relax. Practice reality checks throughout the day. Don't just do it when you're in doubt in your dreams, make reality checks a daily habit. Whenever you have the chance, ask yourself, am I dreaming? And do tests like looking at the clock, observing your hands. This habit will gradually become an automatic part of your mind. Incorporate meditation. Meditation not only helps you relax but also enhances your concentration and awareness. Spending a few minutes meditating before bed can help your mind get ready for lucid dreaming experiences. This is a great support step to combine with DILD, making it easier for you to recognize extraordinary signs in your dreams. Achieving lucid dreaming through DILD not only brings interesting experiences in dreams but also has many positive effects on real life. First of all, lucid dreaming opens the door to unlimited creativity. When you can freely control your dreams, your imagination and creativity are stimulated, which can be applied to the fields of art, problem solving, and developing new ideas. In addition, many people believe that lucid dreaming also helps improve mental health, reduce stress, anxiety, and even assist in dealing with negative emotions. From a personal perspective, I find that each time I achieve a lucid dream state is a pure experience of the soul. It is not only a time to escape the limitations of reality but also an opportunity to learn more about yourself, discovering hidden aspects of the mind that are often hidden in everyday life. Dream control has helped me understand that when we allow ourselves to freely explore, all the limitations of time, space, and logic seem to have no meaning. Each dream becomes a colorful journey, where anything can happen. Especially in the modern world with a busy life, lucid dream is a spiritual medicine that helps us regain balance. In times of stress and pressure from work or life, entering a free dream world can help the mind reset and become more creative. Therefore, many people, whether they are artists, creators, or simply people seeking peace, have accepted and practiced this technique as a spiritual therapy. Although DILD has many potentials and benefits, the journey to achieve lucid dream is not always smooth. One common challenge is inattention, when you have practiced a lot but still can't realize you are dreaming. This could be due to lack of persistence or not having built a habit of checking your reality throughout the day. However, in my opinion, each challenge is an opportunity to learn and adjust your practice. One way to overcome these difficulties is to combine several supporting techniques. For example, if you find that reality checking alone is not effective, try combining it with dream journaling and meditation. Remember, everyone has their own recipe for achieving a lucid dream state. It is important not to compare too much with others but to focus on your own personal experience. As with art, the process of practicing lucid dreaming requires experimentation, adjustment, and perseverance over time. In addition, create a reasonable dream schedule for yourself. There are nights when you are too tired or stressed, your sleep may not be deep, and there is not enough room to dream. In such cases, instead of forcing yourself, let your body rest fully and return to the journey when your mind is ready. During the DILD practice, attitude and mindset play an equally important role as the practice techniques. An open, flexible mind that is always ready to accept new things is the key to opening the door to the world of lucid dreaming. Maintaining a positive attitude not only helps you feel the joy of your dream experiences but also spreads a positive influence into your daily life. In my opinion, each lucid dream is not only a dream experience but also a valuable lesson about yourself. It helps us realize that, no matter how limited reality is, in the dream world, everything is possible. Lessons from lucid dream have helped me improve my perspective, generate new ideas, and even solve life's difficulties more creatively. Not just a personal method, DILD also opens up opportunities to connect with the community of lucid dream enthusiasts. On forums, Facebook groups, or Reddit, there are many shares about experiences, tips, and ways to overcome difficulties during the practice process. These exchanges not only bring motivation but also provide you with multidimensional perspectives, thereby helping to improve your practice method. I believe that the Lucid Dream Portal channel will become a community of mutual support, where each member can share stories, experiences, and personal tips to develop the ability to dream lucidly together. Networking and exchanging not only enriches knowledge but also creates a positive environment where each person can confidently embark on the journey of exploring the dream world. If you are new to the journey of learning about lucid dreaming, remember that every experience is valuable. Although you may encounter small difficulties at first, with persistence, experimentation, and adjustment, you will gradually feel positive changes in your sleep. Start with simple things like reality checks throughout the day, recording every detail of your dream, and creating a comfortable sleeping space for yourself. Don't be afraid to experiment and find your own formula. Everyone has a different approach, and that makes the lucid dreaming journey richer and more diverse. Treat each dream as an adventure, an opportunity to explore unexplored aspects of the mind. The DILD method is not only a technique to achieve a lucid dream state but also a journey of self-discovery. Each dream carries with it special stories, images, and emotions, reflecting the deep hidden things in our minds. When you realize that you are dreaming, you are not simply escaping the limits of reality, but also having the opportunity to create a free space where anything can happen according to your imagination. Imagine that every night when you fall asleep, you are entering a separate universe where all the limits of time, space, or logic disappear. It is a place where you can fly into the sky, glide through magical cities, meet strange characters, or even solve problems that you always feel helpless in real life. That is the power of lucid dreaming, the power that the DILD method helps you unlock every day. Through this article, I hope that you, those who are passionate about exploring the world of dreams, will find the motivation and inspiration to start or continue your own journey. Be persistent, experiment, and always listen to the call of your mind. Every small step opens a new door, bringing you unique experiences and spiritual values. Finally, I would like to thank all those who have shared their experiences, secrets, and interesting stories on forums, online discussion groups such as Reddit, and in-depth articles on Google. The diversity in approaches and different perspectives have enriched our journey of exploring lucid dream. And above all, remember that the journey of lucid dreaming is not only the final goal but also a process of self-discovery, helping us understand ourselves better and open up the hidden capabilities of the mind. And the DILD method of dream awareness is a great tool for you to explore and master the dream world. By practicing techniques such as reality checking, dream journaling, sign recognition, and meditation, you will gradually feel the positive changes in your sleep. See each night of dreaming not only as a time to rest but also as a time to create, regenerate, and find yourself. In a busy world where every moment is precious, taking time to dream, to enter a limitless world of imagination, is a way to relax the mind, relieve stress, and reconnect with deep spiritual values. Join Lucid Dream Portal on this magical journey, where each dream is a story, an experience, and a continuous exploration of the mind. If you are eager to experience it, start today. Remember, there is no fixed formula for lucid dreaming. What is important is perseverance, listening, and believing in your own abilities. Every step, no matter how small, contributes to a big journey, a journey of self-discovery through lucid dreams. Thank you for joining Lucid Dream Portal. Follow our channel to receive more knowledge, experience, and interesting stories about the dream world that you cannot find anywhere else. Let's conquer the limits of reality and fly high and far in the universe of imagination.